The 13 On Your Sidelines Protector of the Week is sponsored by Lasco Services.
Have you ever been watching another highlight show and ever noticed they never acknowledge the outstanding contributions of the offensive line? That kind of stuff just isn't going to fly here on 13 On Your Sidelines. The latest Protector of the Week is the offensive line from Kent City. The undefeated Eagles have been getting it done all season long with nearly 1,500 rushing yards and 21 rushing touchdowns. Last week, they racked up 67 points on Lakeview behind the big guys up front. The offensive line is made up of Jaden Loomis-Sanderson, Weston Bear, Julio Sanchez, Scott Vasquez, Trevor Rawson, Logan Danielson, Jaden Danielson, are they related? I have no idea, and Kai Kamanu. Tonight, Kent City stayed perfect after taking it to White Cloud 54-0. If you're keeping score at home, that means they have outscored their last two opponents 121-0. They're set to face Central Montcalm next week with first place in the CSAA Silver on the line. And as we keep going here with the highlights, Grand Rapids Catholic Central scored a win against Ottawa Hills tonight, so they're still in first place in the OK Black. But they have four teams nipping at their heels, including Holland Christian and East Grand Rapids, who squared off tonight on the banks of Reeds Lake. Tonight was only the second ever meeting between these relatively new conference opponents. The last four games, the EGR defense has allowed 17 points. On the second drive, the Maroons are picked off by Tyler Blake. He gets the Pioneers in business. And on that next drive, Asa Cox, he's going to hit his left. He's got a hole, and Cox trots on in for the game's opening score. But on the ensuing kickoff, and if we show you a kickoff, you know why. You don't kick the ball to Isaiah Meyer. Pure speed down the sideline, only one man to beat, and he's got it. That's a 97-yard kickoff return. PAT blocked, though, and it was 7-6. But that EGR defense, man, second quarter, same score. Brody Marlowe comes away with the sack. Holland Christian with a 3-and-out, and the Pioneers offense says thank you very much before the half. 4th and goal inside the 1, and nobody is stopping Josh McCune. East Grand Rapids takes a 13-6 lead into the break, wins this one 41-21, improving to 4-2 on the season. Staying in the OK Black now, where Northview hosted Thornapple Kellogg tonight, and this was a good one. Both of these teams coming off heartbreaking losses last week, and a loss tonight would make it awfully difficult to stay in that conference title hunt. Tonight was also homecoming at Wildcat Stadium. To the third we go, Northview holding on to a 22-21 lead. The Wildcats faced with a 3rd and goal from the 8. The pass here tipped and picked by the sophomore, that's Maddox Vanagan. TK would get a much-needed stop. They get the ball near the 50. The Trojans would turn that into points. 2nd and goal, Debo Robinson, 4-yard touchdown, and Thornapple Kellogg led 27-22. But Northview with an immediate answer, going for it on 4th and 2. Bo Peterson gets the first down and, well, a whole lot more. Emerges from the pile, 36-yard touchdown. Wildcats back in front, 30-27. But the Trojans tie it with a field goal with under a minute to play. We would need overtime. That's where they get the game-winning score, 37-30. The Trojans get a big-time road victory. And a few weeks ago, things were looking good for both Granville and Jenison. But the Bulldogs, they lost two-time 13 On Your Sidelines MVP of the year, Tank Terry, to injury. And the Wildcats got blown out by their crosstown rivals from Hudsonville last week. These two teams squared off tonight, hoping to bounce back. We're going to pick this one up right in the 4th quarter. It's 19-6 Granville. The Wildcats, though, have 4th and goal from the 5, and Parker Feldner rolls to his right, and he's got Max McKinney in traffic. We have a ball game, just a 7-point game. Jenison forced to stop and has the ball with momentum here. Feldner looking to make something happen, but his pass tipped at the line, and Granville's Josh Crater comes down with it on the tip drill. Nothing but green grass. That is a 50-yard house call. The Wildcats wouldn't go away, though. They hung around all night. Their next possession, Feldner looking to make something happen once again. This time he says, I'll do it myself. Calls his own number, beats the Bulldogs defense to the edge. That would make it 25-19. After another stop, the Cats have the ball. They give it to who else Brody Skeideman, who takes the handoff, beats the defenders, 45-yard score. Jenison, they had a 1-point lead, but if you thought this one couldn't get any crazier, on the next play, Bulldogs quarterback Jeffrey Fogelsonger to DJ Hardiman, beats that last defender with the juke. That's an 80-yard touchdown pass. Back and forth, Granville back in front. An interception on 4th down on the ensuing drive closes this one out for the Bulldogs. What a game tonight. Granville takes a thriller, 31-26. But there's still plenty more action to come here on 13 On Your Sidelines. We're going to take you out to the Lakeshore, where North Muskegon and Montague faced off in a West Michigan Conference crossover game. Plus, the Shelby Tigers look to do something they haven't done in a long time as they face Muskegon Catholic. And as we head to break one more time, we'd like to give another shout out to our food sponsor, Robinson Dental, for buying pizza for all of our in-studio guests.